Wishes to everyone on a very auspicious Shravani Somvar or the Somvar Monday on the auspicious month of Shravan. A wonderful time to connect to the divine energies and most important to connect to your own personal divine energy. So a couple of days ago we shared three images of Lord Shiva and we asked you which image are you closely connected to. You all chose one out of the three images, and today in this video, we will be doing the message reveals for the image which you were connected to. So most of the times, how does it work for the collective? When when I showed you three images, each one of you connected something about the image which you chose. For instance, there was something about the image. It could be the expression, the pose, the colors, and in our language you can say the vibes of the image which you connected to. And that's how it works. This is exactly the message you are looking at this moment, is what the image, the energy, the frequency, the vibration of the image will talk to you about. So here are the reveals. Depends on what image you chose, you will be getting the messages. But before that, I'm going to talk a little bit about what is the month of Shravan and why it is so important. So month of Shravan also considered as the most pious, the most holy months in in India, in the Hindu tradition, in the Sanatan Dharma. It is also called as Savan in the northern parts of India. And the prime deity who is worshipped is, of course, Lord Mahadev, Lord Shiva. According to tradition, this month is marked by increase in the spiritual frequencies. And it's not a coincidence that the 8-8 portal, which happens at this point of time, when the sun is in the zodiac sign of Leo, Siha Rashi, is where this month is. This is the time for this particular time, this particular month. It is believed that when if you connect to Lord Shiva, he can help you with both destroying all kinds of evil, helping you detach from the things which do not serve you and your personal journey, and most important, leading you to spiritual growth, walking to the path of moksha. So, Mondays, why Mondays are so special? Mondays are the days which are always been dedicated to Lord Shiva. Somvar is dedicated to Lord Shiva. I personally feel Monday is a very beautiful day. I don't know, in the corporate culture, somewhere people just hate Mondays. But if you ask me, I personally feel Monday is almost like a fresh start to the week. I personally love Mondays, the vibration which Mondays bring. I was born on Monday, so I think that is one of the reasons why I personally connect a lot to Mondays. Um, it's considered as a great day to observe fasts. Many people observe fasts on Shravan Somvar, but more so, a lot of people also fast on every Somvar. And it is considered that it is a great day to connect to Lord Shiva, where Shiva can bless you with health, with prosperity, and spiritual progress. And this is a great time if you're trying to connect to the divine and begin your spiritual studies. It's a great time to do some kind of um, Path Padna, what we say in our tradition, reading any kind of literature relating to uh, the spirituality, also chanting the mantras of Lord Shiva. It can bring you a lot of potency. I personally believe, and I know for a fact, that Sanskrit is a language of vibrations. So when you're just chanting Om Namah Shivaya, you are not just chanting Om Namah Shivaya. There is some vibrational shift which is happening inside your energy body, your Sukshma Sharir. Some kind of frequency is changing within you. Your chakras are getting realigned, and chanting 108 times is considered a great thing. So it's a great time to do any kind of spiritual activities, to start reading spiritual texts, or even a basic daily chant can help you. I always tell people, if you cannot do 108, 108 is, of course, it doesn't take as much time, but if you cannot do 108, at least start with 11 chants and just start with that, because it will change you as a person. Do it once in the morning before you step out for work, after you shower, after you shower and before you step out for work. Or another way is just before you go to bed. I think that could be a great time to do it. So let's begin with the messages from Lord Shiva, and let's see what is it that you are guided to. I'm going to start sharing my screen so that you all can connect to the messages from Lord Shiva. So here are the messages from Lord Shiva. I hope you all connected to the image which I sent you a few days ago. And for all of you who haven't seen the image, it's still okay. You can watch the video now and you can connect to the energy of Lord Shiva in today's even after watching this for today. And you can still connect to it, and whichever image, I'll give you a few minutes to do that. So let's start sharing the messages from Lord Shiva. Here we go. All right. So here is an image which we have connected, which we are showing you. And on this auspicious occasion of Shravan Somwaar, there were 3 sacred images which were shared by us yesterday. And for a moment, just have a look at all of these images. You could gently close your eyes, take a deep breath, and simply say, Dear Lord Shiva. I mean, this is for all of you who may not have chosen the image. So just look at the images. Close your eyes and first say that, Dear Lord Shiva, please help me choose an image so that I can get the exact message which I'm looking for right now. Do not let my ego interfere in between. For anyone who feels that I feel drawn to 2 images, just simply say that, Lord Shiva, please silence my ego and please help me choose only one image which will give me the message I need to know right now. So if you're watching this as a video, you can just pause for a few seconds, look at each image and ask Shiva to help you. If you cannot still make up your mind, make 3 chits with number 1, 2, and 3 and pick up a chit. That's the message for you. Take a deep breath and now let's go to the card reveals. This is 1, 2, and 3. The meditating Shiva, dancing Shiva, and Lord Shiva consuming the halahal or poison at the time of Samudra Manthan. So here the reveals are, if you are someone who has chosen image 1, you are on a spiritual journey. Yes, my friend, you are on a spiritual journey. And you're already started awakening. And in the upcoming months, there is a deep exploration, a period of deep exploration, which is going to happen for you. You might find yourself drawn to spiritual studies. You might learn, you might study, you might attend meditation classes or learn modalities. A lot of you might end up learning Reiki or any kind of energy healing, or you might end up reading spiritual books. So this is a time for you to build a strong connection with Lord Shiva. And here, if you chosen one in his form as Adi Yogi, who is the primordial yogi and the first teacher of yoga, Adi Yogi is someone who represents guide to spiritual knowledge. So you already awakened, you already started your awakening. It's time to study and it's time to embrace your spiritual journey. The message for you is make spiritual routines a part of your daily practice. So you could start chanting Om Namah Shivaya, and here the message is to chant before you go to bed. This powerful mantra will help you align your energies with Lord Shiva and deepen your connection with the divine. Also, as you start new ventures, remember that Lord Shiva's blessings are with you, guiding and protecting your path. So, you are on a spiritual awakening, time for you to get into studies, enhance your practice. I think you are someone who's moving into the sadhak mode, as we call it. So, it's great time to start your studies, spiritual studies, read books, and understand and learn a lot of spiritual sciences. So, if you've chosen one, this is the message for you. I hope it resonates with you. Let's go to number two. So, if you have chosen number two, do you see this beautiful Shiva in Nataraj avatar? I think this is a card for all of you performers, all of you who are ready to shine their light out. So, you are at the cusp of receiving rewards for your all the efforts which you have taken, for all the hard work and dedication which you have put in. And this is the time that your efforts are getting recognized. So be prepared for unexpected opportunities, whether it is in form of new projects, jobs, client, something new is coming up to you. You are ready to shine. You might receive jobs or offers which you may have only dreamt of. I think this is also the those who have chosen number two. I feel a lot of you are having a very high manifestation potential. So I also feel that you can visualize the way you want to. For instance, if you're looking for a very big job, okay, I always give examples of work because it's easy for people to understand. So if you're looking for, say, job in an XYZ company, and you feel that, oh, maybe it's out of my reach, and you're looking for a package which is maybe twice as what you're getting paid today. So I want you to just close your eyes and tell Lord Shiva to help you visualize and imagine you getting an offer letter from that company. Or you can imagine, I know a lot of people who are also artists. So I recently did a card reading for someone who is into music, and we were actually for him we were looking at he is into he plays musical instruments, and he is looking at big opportunities. So we actually asked him to visualize that he is playing the instrument for a very big name, and he started visualizing that. And it so happened that this person, he happened to meet someone who said that they have contacts with that big name and they are referring him to that particular person. So that person was telling me that it's very, I never thought I will get such big opportunities, but after I started visualizing, things started just working out. So this is the way it works, when you are into music or dance or whatever it could be. I feel this is a card for a lot of you who are musicians, who are performers, who are um, dancers, who are artists, who are actors, who are into any kind of field, even people who are into marketing and sales. I think if you have chosen this card, it's time for you to shine. So Shiva is blessing you in his Nataraj form. Allow yourself to celebrate and embrace this period of abundance. Move your body, dance, let the energy of Shiva flow through you. And the message for you is to chant the Shiv Gayatri mantra, or also called as the Rudra Gayatri mantra, all the days to amplify your spiritual connection. You could do more of this on Mondays, and maybe for the next 4 Mondays, you could do it, and um, you could just keep chanting this mantra. The mantra goes this way. I've written in both Sanskrit and in the also in the English script. It's the original is written in Devanagari. So Om Tatpurushaya Vidmahe Mahadevaya Dhimahi Tanno Rudra Prachodayat. This is how the mantra works. You can also find YouTube links and you can just play it every day. It's a very powerful mantra, and it's time for you to shine. And Lord Shiva, in his Nataraj avatar, is guiding you to help you manifest your truest potential. Number three, if you have chosen image number three, wow, what a powerful image it is. Um, I saw that very few people chose this image. Most people chose one, some chose two, and very few people, just a handful, chose three. And like I said at the start of this conversation, that very few people, um, every image which I put here, it's connecting somewhere to your currently what you're looking at in terms of life. So if well you've chosen this one, I think you are a boss man. You are a master alchemist because you are on a fast track to spiritual ascension. You're a master transmuter. You have gone through really significant challenges, but instead of becoming bitter, you have become wiser. I see a lot of people who have gone through very difficult times, whether it is losing a job, business is going bankrupt. I also see a lot of people getting out of relationships in who maybe were in abusive marriages, who were really verbally or even physically abused by their spouses. A lot of people have stepped out of such situations. I also know people who were in happy relationships, but for some reason, the happy relationship didn't work out, and they ended up feeling heartbroken, or it could be losing someone, a closed one, or losing someone because of death or separation or whatever it could be. I know a lot of people have gone through these very difficult times, and through this difficult times most people become bitter. They become bitter at life. Uh, they start going into the victim zone, and it's very natural to do that because we are not trained to cope with these things. But if you, my friend, have chosen this card, you have gone through difficult times and you have become wiser. You have mastered the art of transmutation because you started turning difficulties into opportunities. And Lord Shiva here in his Nilkant avatar. Nilkant is the avatar where he was in the Samudra Manthan, where halahal or the poison surfaced. He actually drank that in order to save the world, and he's acknowledging your strength. So the message for you is the worst is behind you. You are a torch bearer of strength and wisdom, and you are now going to get rewarded for your patience and growth because you're on a fast track to spiritual ascension. Your journey ahead will be marked by profound insights and spiritual breakthroughs. So Shiva's presence in your life as Neelkant ensures that you are protected and guided through any further challenges. It is time for new beginnings and you are ready to shine brightly, leading others with all the wisdom you have gained. Amazing, isn't it? I'm so happy and I'm so thrilled that people who chose this card actually can understand that how far they have come. And he's just congratulating you and he's telling you that he's protecting you in your life now. So if you got this particular card, the chant for you is the Mahamrityunjay mantra. Now, people believe that Mahamrityunjay mantra is only to be said when you're trying to prevent death. To be very honest, life and death is something which is the plan of the Almighty, and we all come with a day where we are born and a day where we all will leave this universe. But Mahamrityunjay mantra definitely helps you um, stop untimely death when it is not the time to go. Also, it helps you build good health and protects you from life-threatening diseases. Or what I also feel is when quality of your life deteriorates, when you have any deadly illness. So when if you chant Mahamrityunjay, you will always prevent that. No matter what, you will, even when you die old, you will die happy and healthy. So I also feel that there are blessed people who have lived till 94, 95, 100, led a healthy life, and one fine day they just pass away in their sleep. I think that's a very beautiful way, right? And Mahamrityunjay mantra can help you to live a healthy life where you do not get any um, deadly illnesses. Also, Mahamrityunjay mantra helps you, liberates you from the cycle of life and death, which means probably if it's your last birth, a lot of us who are spiritual seekers or teachers or practitioners, um, we are doing our part. Maybe it's our last birth because we are just here to end the karma and to move to the next dimension. So there are chances you are someone who is walking towards the path of moksha and chanting the Mahamrityunjay mantra, Om Triambakam Yajamahe, Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam, Urvarukamiva Bandhanan, Mrityor Mukshiyam Amritat. So this is the beautiful Mahamrityunjay mantra. Again, you can find the YouTube link, or you can always pause this audio. I have given the Sanskrit translation, Sanskrit pronunciation, and it is also written in the English script. So for people who cannot read Devanagari, it's also written in English script. And I think it's a beautiful way to connect to Lord Shiva through this mantra. It's my personal favorite. So if you chose card number 3, this is your message. I think this was the most intense one. And well, I hope you enjoyed the reading. These are sacred times of Shravan Somwaar, which are a testament to divine guidance and blessings you're receiving. And it's a great time for all of us to connect to the divine energies of Lord Shiva. What could be better than connecting to Shiva's energy through which something which we have for all of you who are here as a part of Unicorn Insight merchandise. And these are the beautiful Neelkant candles, which are which we have made at Unicorn Insight, made with lots of love, made with lots of devotion. People from our team, my highly talented team, people have created this. So it's a very powerful candle. So I just love the way the candle has been made. And we are offering this at Unicorn Insight as a part of our merchandise. Do connect to us for more. Do connect to us to know more about these candles. And let us connect to Lord Shiva with the magic of Shravan, sending you lots of magic your way. Thank you once again for watching this video. If you like this video, do subscribe to our channel. Namaste. Om Namah Shivaya. Har Har Mahadev.